The inquest into the mass stabbing at a Saskatchewan First Nation is in its second day today. For the latest on this, let's go live to CTV's Allison Bamford in Melfort. Thank you so much for joining us, Allison. So what's happening today?
Well, today we're really going to pick up where we left off yesterday. The first witness to testify, an RCMP major crimes investigator who was assigned to this file when it happened. And yesterday he started going through his testimony. To put into context, he's going through a PowerPoint presentation that is about 200 slides. He didn't even reach half of it yesterday. And he's detailing the events leading up to the mass stabbings that took place September 4th, 2020, and then is expected to go through in detail what happened at each crime scene, how each victim died, when and where. So we're going to be hearing a lot of those emotional details today. There's going to be survivors and family members in the crowd. And they're already preparing for that trauma to be brought back up again. And there's wellness support staff here as well who are definitely going to be needed as this testimony continues today. Now, yesterday spent most of the time selecting jury in the morning and a little bit of the afternoon as well. And now that the jury has been picked, those 8 members are going to have to listen intently into these 31 witnesses who are expected to testify. And at the end of it all, 6 of the 8 jurors will then be tasked with making a verdict and coming up with recommendations to help prevent a tragedy like this from happening again.
Can't imagine how this community is dealing with this, especially now about to relive a lot of that trauma heading into this trial. What do you get the sense of how this community is coping?
They've turned to a lot of traditional ceremonies, according to the James Smith chief. He said they've been doing a lot of those to start their healing process, but right now it's this inquest that many are hoping can bring closure, even though it's going to reopen a lot of those wounds. I spoke with one victim's family member yesterday. He lost both his wife and his son. His other son was also injured in the attacks. It's been a year and a half, and he says he still has trouble sleeping at night. The holidays were particularly hard on him, having 2 empty seats at the table over Christmas. And he's really hoping for that closure, some of those answers to come out in all of this. And he said him and his son, who survived the attacks, are both going to be in attendance. They know it's going to be hard, but they're prepared to hear what has to be said.
That's CTV's Allison Bamford in Melfort. We appreciate the update. Thank you.